Windy out there, Coco. It's going to continue tonight. So that's the fly in the ointment. It was a nice enough day in a lot of spots, but man, that wind was really screaming out of the northwest. Still is 38 miles an hour in Portsmouth due west there. Everyone else is northwest. 40 miles an hour in Greenville. They tend to run a little high, but down to about 30 along the coastline. We still have a wind advisory in effect late tonight, early tomorrow morning. So tomorrow morning at 2 a.m. Technically this inspires. However, at 2 a.m. tomorrow morning, the wind won't suddenly become flat. It'll stay breezy through the evening into the first half of the day tomorrow. So that doesn't show up on this. Temperatures drop down to freezing and a little bit below. The wind will make it feel colder though, so if you're headed out, just be aware of that. It's going to be kind of a cold 28, 29 degrees by early tomorrow morning. Tomorrow I think is a nice day. We're in the 40s, mid 40s, upper 40s. Could pop a quick 50 over southern Maine. But what you don't see is that it's still quite breezy here through the first half of the day, tapering off in the afternoon. And it's because of the wind that I think Wednesday is the best day of the week, because otherwise they're fairly similar. There's a good deal of sunshine both days. Temperatures just a smidge warmer here on Wednesday, closer to the low 50s. In a lot of spots, I think this model's actually a little too cool. I think we'll pop 50s inland fairly easily, but we settle the winds down, so it's a nicer day. Clouds come in Wednesday night. A couple of rain and snow showers possible on Thursday as a little system moves through. But I think a lot of us stay dry. It's just a cloudier day on Thursday. So basically during the work week this week, there's really nothing major going on. It's not until Friday night our next system moves in. There's our little quasi-clipper, quasi-trough thing coming through on Thursday. Isolated rain or snow shower there. Friday's quiet until Friday night, and then here comes a more major system here. The question is going to just be precipitation type and how much, if any, snow we can squeeze out of this. The European model starts us as rain, as does the GFS. So I think initially it's rain everywhere Friday night, but throughout the evening, this storm kind of tries to what we call produce its own cold air. So you got a low that deepens, and as that happens, some cold air gets sucked into it. Maybe. I mean, I think the foothills and mountains are going to maybe be able to get some snow out of this. I'm not 100% sold, though. This solution brings snow all the way to the coast. We have no cold air ahead of this, so that's fairly hard to do this time of the year. So take that with a grain of salt. We'll keep an eye on it on Saturday, though. It moves out Saturday midday. The afternoon's nice, and then Sunday's nice until Sunday night. Another chance of some rain there. Temperatures are just above average. No surprise, right? It's just a matter of how much. What's been interesting to me, Chris, is we've had a lot of above average temperatures this winter, but we haven't had any one day that's been crazy. Like
right.
There was, I think it was, I'm going to get this wrong, but I want to say 2 or 3 years ago.
Yes.
It was like 68 in
yes,
February.
I remember
like
this.
We
yeah.
haven't done any of that. We've just consistently been a little bit above average, which is actually what my performance review says. Not that great, but just a little bit above
Never outstanding,
average.
just consistently above average.
3, not 4. But I think that's interesting about temperature anomalies, and that happened in the summer of 2018 too. We had our warmest summer on record, but I remember we never cracked any crazy high temps. We just kind of kept doing it, kept being above
the highs
average.
and lows were not extreme.
Exactly.
It just was all pretty even keeled.
Above average, yeah.
There's something to be said for
yeah,
that
I think there is.
in many ways.